What's up, nerds? It's the Shriver Twins. I'm Kaitlyn.
And I'm Kristina.
And welcome back to another episode of Double Feature.
Today's all about movies of 2019. So we're going to be ranking them best to worst. We've each picked 5 movies that we liked, 5 movies that we didn't like. Mm-hmm. And then we're also going to be getting into some of the movies coming out this year that we're really excited for.
So do you want to go first or do you want me to go first?
You can go first. I'll let you go first.
I can go first?
Mm-hmm.
This is such a rarity. Okay.
It's happened before on this podcast.
I know, but it's just, in life, it's usually you first. Because you're the baby. Youngest goes first. There we go. So, okay. So, my favorite movies, my best movies from 2019, not in this order, not in any order, really. I'm just listing them off, is Frozen 2, just because, duh, it's Frozen.
So
like,
good.
Why not? Booksmart, so if you haven't seen it, hilarious. Mine are a little embarrassing. So, Unicorn Store on Netflix. It was weird, but I loved it. It was good. It's a unique movie because it's about unicorns. And then Shazam, and then Avengers Endgame.
Nice. My list is pretty similar.
Besides Unicorn Store.
Yeah, I enjoyed that one. Like, I'll give you that. It was fun, but I wouldn't say it was the best movie that I watched last year. So Avengers Endgame, so same as you. Captain Marvel, Toy Story 4, Rocketman, and then Frozen 2. Those are my top 5.
Okay, so I didn't see Rocketman, so I don't have an opinion on that one.
It was amazing. Taron Egerton, I'm so sorry, I can't pronounce his name. Taron Egerton. Egerton? Something like that.
The guy from Kingsman.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Absolutely incredible is Elton John. It was amazing. And as we were coming up with like this list of movies, we had to keep remembering that like, oh, this movie came out in 2018, not 2019, still getting used to the fact that it's 2020. And I'm eating popcorn. I just hear popcorn in my headphones.
We have popcorn today because it's movie time.
It's movie day.
So I'm going to just keep eating. I'll back away from the mic. Here we go.
She's pretty loud, yeah. Oh, goodness. You're so loud. I'm going to turn my sound down because you're just munching in my ears right now.
I'm sorry. It's delicious. We interrupt this podcast.
Okay, that's a lot better.
No.
Oh, goodness.
I'm sorry. Why have popcorn?
It's movie day. I already said that.
It's crunchy. It's popcorn. Of course it's going to be loud.
Yeah.
So this is on you. This was your idea.
It was my idea, so I'll take that.
Your fault.
But out of those 5, if I had to pick like my favorite out of them, I'd probably say Avengers Endgame.
Why?
Out of those 5. It, for me, just the culmination of the entire Marvel universe, like, into that one movie was amazing. To see all of those heroes come back on screen and just the character arcs and just development from the first Iron Man to Avengers Endgame with his death, like, it just... Oh, it was so good.
I would say
so good. And I still get chills watching bits of it. Like, my favorite part was when Cap has the Thor's hammer. I cannot never pronounce it. When he has Thor's hammer and he grabs him, he's like, Avengers Assemble. Oh my gosh, every time I get chills. Every single time.
I think I've only seen it once.
I've seen it at least 3 times in theaters. At least 3 times and at least twice outside of the
I've
theater.
only seen it once, and that was in theaters, and I was just like, meh.
So like 5 times.
I was like, it's good, but I really just don't care.
Okay, then what was your favorite then, if you had to pick?
Take a wild guess.
Unicorn Store.
No.
Oh. Which one?
Frozen.
Oh, Frozen.
Duh.
I forgot that was on your list.
Because just the music and the animation and just seeing the difference between the animation styles from 2013 when the first one came out to the new one is insane.
Yeah, that's true.
Just visually, like some of it, you're like, is that real or is it like animated?
Well, especially all of like the water effects too. I was really impressed with.
Yeah, no, I loved the music. I loved the story. I loved all of it. So.
Right. And if you guys want to get a more in-depth review of Frozen 2, we have a movie review article on ourcommunitynow.com, so go check that out. We'll make sure that is linked in the description below.
What she said. Yep.
Okay, do you want to get into
the worst?
The worst, or is there another movie you want to talk about that wasn't on your list that you enjoyed?
I'm trying to think of what else came out last year.
I had a lot of trouble narrowing this list down to just 5.
It was hard, man. It was really hard to narrow these down. Oh, gosh.
I'm like trying to
I don't even know.
brain.
Let me like look it up. I need to look up the other movies.
Oh gosh. There's a lot of movies that I wanted to see that I didn't see that I think I would really enjoy that came out last year. Like Little Women came out around Christmas time. I would love to have seen that.
That's on my list.
I'm sure if I had seen it, it would probably be on my list right now, but it's not because I haven't seen it.
I really want to see Hustlers. Is that with J-Lo?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I want to see that. I didn't see Zombieland Double Tap. I know
that
you
was
saw
another
that.
good one. I forgot that one. That was a good one too.
There's a lot of like horror movies. Like
yeah,
pass on those.
Yeah. Well, when I was looking up, just all of the movies that came out last year, It Chapter 2 was on there. There's no way you could pay me to see that movie. I hate clowns, first of all, and then horror movies are just absolutely terrifying. I would probably cry. I cried after seeing the first one. Like I had a breakdown after I saw the first one.
I felt really bad.
I didn't sleep for like a week.
She'd come into my room and be like, I see the clown. It was bad. I felt really bad, but I did laugh.
Like nightmares.
Wait, you saw Pikachu, right? Did you see
oh my gosh, Detective Pikachu. Yes, I did.
Was that good?
That was pretty good. I was actually genuinely surprised.
Because it was with Ryan Reynolds, right?
Yeah. I forgot about that movie.
It's on the list for family-friendly movies.
Right.
So I just pulled it up. And
oh my gosh, I totally forgot about that movie.
Maleficent was one I wanted to see. I never saw that one. The second one?
I don't care.
Nah. Dumbo came out last year, but I feel like it's like Tim Burton, right?
Yeah, no. Hard pass on that one.
Addams Family.
Hard pass on that one, too. I love the...
Dora.
Oh, my God.
Dora the Explorer.
I kind of want to see that just to see how bad it is.
Well, I know with Dora, they had it to where it was like, she actually like talked to the camera like she did in the TV show.
Oh, my gosh.
So she's like, can you say blah, blah, blah? And then there's just silence, which I think would be funny, but like, at the same time, it's kind of stupid.
Didn't that start as like a College Humor like video sketch or something, and then they actually like fulfilled it?
I think it was a sketch from like I don't know how many years ago.
Yeah, it was College Humor, wasn't it?
I think so.
Yeah,
I don't
funny.
know.
They actually made a movie about it.
Wow, so many movies came out. I forgot. A lot of these are like really weird animated movies.
Oh, the Lego 2 movie was really good.
I saw that one.
That was a good one.
That was good. It's not as good as the first one.
No, that's why it's not on my list.
As good as the first one. But Maya Rudolph is in it, and she's funny just because it's Maya Rudolph. So. We saw Isn't It Romantic last year, too.
Oh, my gosh. That was last year, too?
Yeah. That was like...
Oh, my gosh.
It was around Valentine's Day.
There's so many movies.
Last year went by so fast.
So fast. Well, I was even thinking, I'm like, oh, yeah, Bohemian Rhapsody. I'm like, nope, that came out in 2018. I'm like, last year just flew by. It's crazy.
Oh, that Always Be My Maybe on Netflix.
I didn't like that one. I saw it. I didn't like that one.
I thought it was good. I thought it was funny.
I mean, some bits of it were funny, but...
Oh, that Yesterday where that guy, it's like he wakes up or something happens and he sings the Beatles and stuff.
Oh yeah, because the Beatles didn't happen.
The Beatles didn't happen. Yeah, I want to see that.
No,
that's on my list. There's like we said, there's so many movies.
I know
we couldn't just pick. Like that's why we did have a top 3, but then we're like, no, we need 5.
We need to expand it.
We need to expand it. But even then, it's not enough.
Right.
Oh, X-Men, Dark Phoenix. I never saw
it. Whatever.
I don't like the X-Men.
They ruined that series.
I don't like those. Like I honestly because when did Logan come out?
Oh, Logan was so good. Okay, hold on.
I don't know if I liked it as much, but I've only seen it once, so I can't really like have a real opinion on it.
2017. Oh my gosh.
Was that? Oh my gosh. What is happening to time?
I don't know.
Gosh. Oh, but you mentioned Toy Story 4 on yours, right?
Toy Story 4 was really good.
Wait, when did you see it?
I saw it at a drive-in movie theater.
They still have those?
Yeah.
Can we
It was
go?
really fun over the summer. It was a lot of fun. We saw it was like 3 movies back to back.
You and your boo thing?
Yeah, me and Jeremy, my boyfriend. Toy Story 4 was amazing. I loved it.
Yeah, I only saw it the one time, but the animation, again.
No, seriously.
Like, Disney is crushing it.
But we all knew that. They're taking over the world. It's fine.
They're going to be the new powerhouse of the world.
They're everywhere.
They're everywhere.
Big Brother. Oh. Hopefully not. Okay. Do you want to get into your worst?
Yes, please.
What are your 5 worst movies of last year?
So I was really, really excited for this one, and it made me really sad because it was just meh. Was the Lion King live action? I put that on my list quotations, too. Live action, because it was still CGI. I think I remember reading something. There was like one shot in the entire movie that was real, and it was the very opening shot.
Oh, seriously?
First opening shot, yeah. That was the only real footage that they used. The rest was CGI. But I hate that they call it live action because it's CGI. It's not real.
Right.
And it's just the fact that they were like so lifelike, but they had no
took away from
emotion.
it. It took away from it.
And Simba had no emotion on his face.
Right, especially like when Mufasa dies, like that part in the
It
animated
still breaks my heart.
So,
but it's like, little baby Simba was just like, Dad, and it was just like you could hear it in the voice actor's emotion, but you did not see it, and it didn't match up at all. And so it really just took me out of it because I'm like, it's just lions talking. This is nothing. Like Aslan from Narnia was better animated than this, and that was from like 2005.
That's so true. There was more expression.
There was definitely more expression and
emotions.
It's just it could have been so much better had they maybe not gone as realistic, and maybe kind of like look at like Rocket from Guardians of the Galaxy. Like he has so much emotion. Like why couldn't they do that?
That's a good point.
And then The Long Shot. I didn't see it in theaters. I watched it online.
I don't even know
it's
which
with
one that is.
Seth Rogen and Charlize Theron. She was actually really funny in it, but it was just kind of like they were trying too hard.
Oh yeah, that happens.
And it's
with
like
Seth
she's
Rogen
like
movies.
running for president and all this stuff, and he becomes like her campaign writer person guy, and then they like hook up, and it's just like okay,
That's really dumb.
like
I'm glad I didn't see
you
that.
know, it's just like okay, and it's just Seth Rogen's funny, but like it was like too much.
That's Seth Rogen in a nutshell.
I know,
though. He
but
always
like,
goes way too
but like
far.
he's
than
like
he
already
should.
he's like too much already, but then you like triple
Double it.
that.
Oh,
I would say
triple
triple it. It's just he was annoying. There's funny parts like he fell down the stairs, and I was like, he fell down the stairs.
That was in the
But-
trailers though, so you already
So
saw
literally
that.
all the funny parts were in the trailer, which sucked, but
That's crazy.
It's what it was. And then Lady and the Tramp on Disney Plus. I watched that whole thing. Same comments as Lion King. I mean, they did a little bit better as far as expressions, but it wasn't as good of CGI. So they animated the dogs like too much to where you could tell they were fake. Like there were scenes where the dogs were real, and then all of a sudden you like cut, and then it's just like a fake dog, and you could totally tell. And I'm just like,
Yeah. I watched, I think, 10 minutes of that movie, and yeah, like you said, the animation of it and the CGI like took me out of it, so I just turned it off.
Well, to be honest, I didn't
even bother finishing
When I
it.
watched it, I did drink a little bit before I did because I was just like, I have nothing else to watch, and I wanted to watch it. So I'm like, I'll just have a couple drinks, and it didn't help. I think it actually made it worse.
See, and I watched it sober, so
Well, I was only tipsy.
There you go.
I had like 2 drinks, but it's fine. Yeah. And then 4, my number 4 worst movie was Men in Black International. It
was terrible. Terrible. They tried
could've-
way too hard to be
it could have
funny.
been so much like more.
Right.
And like Chris Hemsworth has done funny roles, especially in recent years.
It just
and
didn't
he's
work.
funny, and he just again trying too hard. And I mean, like the weapons that they had and all that stuff, that was awesome.
Right.
But
Yeah.
just meh. I
Same
like the
here.
little
That's
whatever
on
the
my
little
list, too.
creature guy was.
Oh yeah,
he was
yeah,
funny.
He was funny. I don't even
But I don't
remember
remember his name 'cause
I'm
I
gonna
just
look it
don't
up while
care.
you're listing.
And then my last one was The Hustle.
I didn't see that one.
That was with Anne Hathaway and Rebel Wilson.
Oh yeah, I know what that one is. Okay.
I love Rebel
never saw it.
Wilson. Pitch Perfect. She's one of my favorite actresses from the Pitch Perfect franchises. I just, again, trying too hard. Like a majority of these are like comedy movies, and it's just they all just were, nope, like nope,
And nope. So, yeah, I mean, my list is, again, very similar. We have pretty good, similar tastes in movies.
Sometimes.
Sometimes we don't.
If you want to see our differences, go check out our Rise of Skywalker review on our YouTube channel or any of our other places like iTunes, Red Circle, Spotify. So go check it out.
Right, that was episode 2 of our podcast?
Yes. Yes, 2. I can't keep track of these anymore.
I know, I can't either. We're only like, 5 in now?
Really quick, would you be upset if I had some popcorn?
Just don't do it into the microphone.
We have it. Why not eat it? It's just sitting here. And I will back up.
Okay, you know what? I'll do the same thing. We'll do it at the same time.
Same time, so
then you can hear
we
me,
apologize
too.
for the loudness that this is about to. Ready? Here, wait. Let's get some of this in there. Hold on. I have to get more pieces.
I just stuff my face. Just
Sure.
let's do it. Dump the whole bucket. All right. I'm good. That held me
This
over.
is really good popcorn.
I'm good at making popcorn, guys.
I'm not allowed to touch it. I burn it.
She burns it every single time.
All
right. What'd you say?
A little bit more. Hold on.
Oh.
I wanted to eat a little bit more.
All right, so my worst movies of 2019, in no particular order: Men in Black International,
Yup.
Joker, which I'm sure a lot of people are going to be mad at me for that one.
I didn't see that one.
I did not like that one at all. I'll get into that in a second. I'll list them all real fast. So, Men in Black, Joker, Aladdin, a live-action version of Aladdin.
That's
The Lion King. Mm-hmm. And then I didn't even see this one, but I have no desire to, and Cats.
I kind of want to see it, but like in an ironic way.
I just kind
of want to see it, but I feel like I want to wait until it's like on.
I'm just curious. Just like my morbid curiosity streak is kicking in. I just want to. I'm so curious just how bad it is.
I just want to see it like we could maybe make like a drinking game out of it or something, because then maybe it'll be enjoyable.
That'd be pretty fun.
But I'm gonna wait until it's on like a streaming service or something. I'm not paying to go sit in a theater.
Who would pay to go see that?
Apparently a lot of people, but they.
Oh man.
Well, a lot of people, but like not enough people to like meet.
When you open the same weekend as Star Wars, you're gonna get crushed.
That was just a dumb move to begin with.
That was a very dumb move.
But I read something with Cats that they like redid the CGI because of like negativity. Like
I heard
Sonic,
about that too. And they had like human hands in some bits. And Judi Dench you could see like her wedding ring, and like they had human hands. So like some theaters got that version, and then they re-released it. Yeah, it was nuts.
What they should have done.
At least, I've heard. Sorry.
What they should have done is just do it how the actual production show was. I don't care if they look like what they did on stage.
It's so much better, though.
It looks so much better, and it's just then makeup artists could really shine, and they could like update them and upgrade them, but not have it be
completely
super
CGI
creepy and like just like it's a cat body.
Nightmare fuel. It's nightmare fuel.
That's a good way to put it.
Complete nightmare fuel. Like, I haven't even seen the stupid movie. It's terrifying.
Will fuel your nightmares.
And no, but like you said, I think having it be more practical would have made it 10 times better. Because when we were younger, we watched the stage production. They had a film version of the Broadway production, and we watched that, and like we would try and mimic the makeup and stuff, but makeup artists today are so talented that they could have accomplished that, and then maybe used like bits of CGI just to kind of like enhance it that much more. Like the tail,
that would have been good with CGI. But like the thing that I think would have made it better again is just with the makeup. But like you look at the trailer and like the sets, it's like they're huge and they like built all of that. It's like that's awesome, and it could have been so much better.
And then behind the scenes, you see them all like these
they're all like weird like
leotard
CGI leotard things, and you're just like, what is this?
Right.
Like, the leotards are nightmare fuel in and of itself, and then you watch the movie, and you're like, what is happening? I'd rather watch it again, even though I haven't seen Cats, but I'd rather watch it again.
Yeah, I would actually say that,
even though I like those more than she does. That terrifies me.
Those, like, the It movies, I haven't seen the second one, but the first one terrified me. I'd rather watch, like, both of those back-to-back than go see Cats.
Oh, I saw the second one. He did this thing where he just, like, it was, like...
I'm like already getting
so
like
talented. It was a good movie. I got freaked out, but I didn't have nightmares about it. But
I probably would have cried.
Yeah, you wouldn't. You would have hated it. It's like scarier than the first one.
Oh gosh, this first one was terrifying.
But it's not nightmare fuel for me, at least. I really like that term. I'm gonna start using that.
Nightmare fuel. You're welcome.
Fuel.
Hashtag nightmare fuel.
What was our other sistership?
Sistership.
I just thought
of
it. Sorry.
Sistership.
What?
But with the Joker, so I know it's. People are probably going to come after me, and that's fine. It was so slow. So slow.
How long was it?
I don't even remember. It was like 2.5 hours. It was something ridiculous. And it's basically follows the Joker. I can't even remember his name in this movie, his actual name.
Google.
And it follows him like as he, slowly descends into that insanity that is the Joker. But
Arthur Fleck.
Yes, Arthur Fleck. But the way they went about it just... I had no interest in like the way they did. I don't know. It's just I'm having trouble like explaining myself, but
no, you're fine.
It just
I've never seen it.
It didn't feel like a Joker origin story, to put it simply. It did not feel like a Joker origin story. He's just a crazy man that happens to embody a clown.
Well,
not the Joker.
Joaquin Phoenix won a Golden Globe
No,
for
and
this
his
role,
performance,
though.
his performance was amazing. I'm not like knocking his performance. I'm just saying the story as a whole was just lame, and I don't even have words to put to this, but like I left that theater wishing I hadn't seen it and spent the money on it.
Because it made like $1 billion.
It did
plus,
really well, and
like on a $50 million budget or something.
but like, and again, I'm not like ragging on his performance, but I didn't care for it. It wasn't my kind of movie, and again, he didn't really feel like the Joker to me, but that's just my opinion. And then Aladdin, all of these live action remakes need to stop.
The only ones
they need to
that
stop.
I like for the live action are Beauty and the Beast and Cinderella.
Exactly.
Those are the best, just because it was like they were the first ones to do it.
Right.
And I know a lot of people...
technically, that's not true. They weren't the first ones to do
with
live
the
action.
new Disney.
With the new Disney. But I feel like 101 Dalmatians did it.
Okay.
There's been a Peter Pan live action remake.
Oh my gosh, that was so good.
That was from like 2003 or 4
I know,
or
I
something.
love that one.
Like there's been live action remakes like throughout the years, but they've become so much more prevalent.
Well, it's because they have no other ideas.
In
they can't come up with anything new.
Right. They're just recycling old stuff.
Well, it's like all these reboots that are out there now. It's like nobody has new ideas. It's like come up with something unique and new that nobody's seen or heard before.
Hey, can I copy your homework? Oh, yeah, just change a few things. It's basically what it is.
It's live action now.
Basically what it is.
But yeah, no, Beauty and the Beast I think was one of my favorites, and I know it didn't really get received well.
No, I loved it.
Publicly, I know a lot of people didn't really like it, especially with the Beast CGI, but it's like, at least he had more emotion than Simba.
That's very true. That is very true. And he's a creature that doesn't exist. Like, at all.
So like they had to turn a man into a beast. Like what do you expect?
Right.
And that was from 2016,
17. I'll look it up.
A few years ago.
A couple years ago. I'm going to be so scared. What year is this? 2017.
Oh my gosh.
Goodness.
Okay. Well.
Also, I figured it out. The little creature from Men in Black is named Pawnee. He was very funny.
Oh, yeah, because he was a little pawn. That makes sense.
He was the only good part about that movie. To me, that one felt like they were trying to... It was like Thor Ragnarok, which Thor Ragnarok was great.
I love Thor Ragnarok.
They just took that and placed it like in a modern and...
well, because it's the same characters.
Our world, because it's basically the same characters, and like we've seen that before, and it's
Chris
tiring.
Hemsworth and Tessa Thompson. So yeah, it's like they're the same people.
It was exhausting.
It was Thor and Valkyrie just fighting in black suits.
Right.
That was
fighting aliens.
Yeah,
which basically it. That's all you need to know if you haven't seen it.
Don't watch it. Don't recommend it. If you're gonna watch Men in Black, watch the first one.
Yes, those are so good.
Classic.
Oh, I love those movies.
Can we watch one?
Yeah, we need to watch those again. I think they're on Netflix, maybe. I don't know.
We'll find them.
But yeah, the Will Smith ones are amazing. But yeah, I'm trying to think of some other movies that I did not like last year that aren't on my list. There's so many.
Let me pull it back up again.
There's so many. Aladdin. So I'll kind of switch back to Aladdin for a second. Aladdin, like, I didn't like the actor that played Aladdin. Did you just burp?
So I can't really burp. It's just like a weird like.
I heard something in my headphones.
It was in my throat, and it didn't come out. And I was trying not to like make it come out, but it settled in my throat.
I don't know if the
made
mic
that noise.
I'm sure the mics picked it up if I was able to hear it.
Sorry,
that was funny.
I'm sorry.
With Aladdin,
I'm just gonna drink my soda now.
That's probably not the best thing if you keep doing that.
Well, I got root beer, so yeah, not the best.
With Aladdin, I didn't like the actor because he didn't come off as this like the same charming, character that we see in the cartoon. He was very like smarmy and just. I did not like him at all.
I disagree with that.
Did you like Aladdin?
I actually liked it.
Really?
I mean,
and then don't get me started on Will Smith as the genie.
That was the only part I really didn't like. I know he tried to make it his own because you can't, go up against Robin Williams.
There's no way.
But there were some moments, but I still enjoyed it. I mean, it's not my favorite. But
I didn't like it.
I mean, the music and like Jasmine's solo song.
Oh,
is
that was
my
great.
Favorite.
Like, what is that actress? Naomi Scott, right?
Naomi Scott.
She's awesome. I love her.
Speaking of her, so Charlie's Angels came out last year too.
Oh, I liked that.
I actually liked it. People were like, "No, it sucks. You suck." It was good. It was good. I enjoyed it. And thank you. And like, as surprising as like this sounds, Kristen Stewart was
Really
funny.
good. She was
She
good.
was funny.
That's going to surprise a lot of people.
It's like surprising because like she has like two emotions. But honestly, I don't think people give her enough credit.
No.
Because like she, honestly, with like Twilight, she took that role like and like did what she had to do with it.
Right.
Because like
she didn't have a lot of wiggle room with it, honestly.
No,
the
and,
books
like,
are terrible.
The book, Bella just like is horrible. So she's like, okay, I'll bring that to the screen. I applaud her because honestly, I hate Bella.
Ugh, I
Like-
hate those movies so much.
Like
The books are just as bad too. I
I only read the first one.
I read the first one. I started the second one, and I couldn't get through with it. And then I've seen all of the movies, unfortunately. And
Unfortunately,
seriously, unfortunately,
they're
like,
a fun drinking game though.
that's a lot of fun. Highly suggested. But
Yeah, she was actually very surprising.
She was very good in
Charlie's
Charlie's
Angels.
Angels.
It was actually really good.
yeah.
And like I like the music that like new like Miley Cyrus, Ariana Grande, whatever that song is.
Oh,
like
yeah.
Don't Call Me Angel.
Yeah,
or
that was a
whatever.
good one.
That's a good song. It was actually really good. Like Elizabeth Banks, I love her. She's hilarious. She doesn't have too many funny moments, but has some moments.
Right. I wouldn't put that as like the best movie of 2019 though. Like,
No, it's still one of the ones I enjoyed.
it's a guilty pleasure.
Yeah.
We'll call it that. It's a guilty pleasure for sure.
It's like a fun movie you watch with like your girlfriends and stuff,
Right.
and just like, hey, like,
Right.
So
Yeah, do you want to get into what you're looking forward to this year? There's a ton of movies coming out this year.
Yes.
I'm so excited.
yes, I do.
Which one?
Oh gosh. So these are in no order. I'm excited for all of these. Black Widow, because
Yes, finally.
we finally get a Black
Finally.
Widow movie.
It's only taken, what?
Because she's
10 years,
She was in
10
the
plus
second.
years?
Her like introduction was in the second Iron Man, right?
And that was
And that was
in 2010, I think.
Hold
So
on.
it's been like 10 years.
Iron Man 2. Let's see. 2010. Yes. So just 10 years later, she finally gets her own movie.
Finally.
So yeah,
Finally.
Black Widow, super excited for that. The Kingsman. So it's like the Kingsman, but it's the Kingsman. I want to see what they do because I didn't like the second Kingsman.
Oh, it was terrible.
So I'm kind of like, okay, this is kind of like the prequel to it. So I'm curious to see what happens. I'm not like super excited about it, but I wanted to put it on the list just because I'm curious.
Yeah, see, I don't care about those movies. The first one was amazing. They ruined it with the second one. I'm not holding my breath with this third one. I've learned not to have high expectations when it comes to movies because
Especially
I've been
lately.
very disappointed. And, I go into a movie getting really excited about watching it, and then I come out completely wrecked. So I just don't go into movies with expectations anymore. And after watching that second Kingsman movie, I don't care about that, series or that bit of it, like,
Do you want some popcorn?
no, I'm good. So, I mean, I'll probably still end up seeing it just because
I'll see it.
It's a
but
movie.
I have
That's
no
what we do.
expectations, but again, I put it on this list just because I'm curious.
Right.
I'm really excited about this one, and you guys will make fun of me, and I don't care. Trolls 2.
Yes, that's on my
I'm
list too.
so excited. I love the first one.
So good.
I really love the animation just because like they made them like felt.
Oh, it's incredible.
It's like fabric. It's just like
And then when you
want to
combine,
touch it.
right? And then when you combine Anna Kendrick and Justin Timberlake, like
I love Anna Kendrick.
I'm so excited. It's gonna be
She's hilarious, and I'm excited about all the new music and like they have to find like this rock and roll trolls trying to get like all the strings.
Oh yeah,
For all the different
that's what the
genres
plot-
of music, and so she's trying to take them. So then all there is rock, and I'm really excited. But I'm excited for the country trolls.
There are gonna be country trolls, huh?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I need to rewatch the trailer. Oh no, I'm so excited. Like, we're probably gonna be the oldest ones in that theater.
I don't care. I'm gonna go in, get my popcorn, get my big soda, get some candy, and sit down and be happy about it.
It'll be a good time. It'll be fun.
It'll be fun. 'Cause
Sister
that's
date.
in April, I believe.
Yeah, it'll be a fun sister
So
date. So
maybe we'll review that one.
Yeah.
Let us know. And then Trolls 2, which I'm super pumped about. And then Disney and Pixar's Soul.
that
Just
one's
because they've done
interesting.
so, like, they started with, like, what happens if toys come to life? And then they did everything else as, like, what happens if emotions have feelings? And now it's, like, soul. So, which they're getting deep. into,
They're
like-
digging deep.
Oh, yeah. So,
I
like,
forgot
I'm
about
curious
that
about that because it's, like, you watch the trailer and the guy, like, dies. And then, like, his soul is just, like, in this, like, little thing. And he's a cute little, like, animated little
Oh, yeah,
blob. And it's just, I'm very curious because I haven't seen... I never saw the dinosaur one.
Oh,
or
I
whatever
didn't
that
either.
dinosaur Pixar one was.
I don't even remember what that
The
was.
last one I saw was Toy
The
Story.
last dinosaur. It's the last dinosaur.
The last dinosaur, yeah. was Toy Story. That was the last Pixar one I saw.
Yeah, me too, actually.
I haven't really watched any of the new ones because I just don't care.
Yeah.
But I'm actually excited about this because I just want to see where they go with it.
Right.
Because they kill people in this, so I'm very curious.
Well, they kill people in, like, all Disney movies.
But, like...
Pretty much. Like, a parent's dead or,
I know,
somebody dies.
You don't witness this.
That's
we
true.
witness it. He, like, falls down this, like, manhole thing, and then he's a soul. Oh, my gosh. Little soul blob. So I'm curious.
What's the other one with
Onward?
Chris Onward. That one looks good, too.
That was on my list, but I already put one Disney Pixar one, so I just picked that one.
Gotta balance it out.
Gotta balance it out.
All right, what else is on your list?
Birds of Prey.
Yes, we
I'm
will
so
definitely be doing
just
a podcast
because,
review.
like, Suicide Squad,
I never saw that one.
I'm
kind of glad I didn't, just from what I've
Harley
heard.
Quinn and the Joker were the best part, but Harley Quinn was the best part. Hands down. Like, so I'm super pumped for Birds of Prey just because she's like, no more Mr. J. So I'm really pumped.
Mr. J.
Mr. J.
Harley freaking Quinn.
Yeah, I'm so freaking pumped. So I'm excited for that one. That's all I have to say about that. Yeah, what's on your list?
Oh, that's it? Okay.
That's it.
You did all
I
five?
did 5. Yeah.
Oh, wow. I
It was
can't
Black
count.
Widow, The King's Man,
Oh, that's
Trolls
right.
2, Soul, and then Birds of Prey.
Oh, good. I just can't count.
It's your turn.
All right.
1,
so
2, 3, 4, 5.
I also, 3 of mine are the same as yours.
Well, we can talk about them.
So I have Birds of Prey, Black Widow, and Trolls 2. And then my other 2, I'm excited about Wonder Woman 1984.
Oh,
So
I forgot to put
excited.
that on my list.
And then, you're going to make fun of me for this one, Sonic the Hedgehog.
Just because of Jim Carrey.
Just
is that
because
my
of Jim
guess?
Carrey.
Oh, I'm
That is
right.
like the only reason.
I'm not surprised.
I absolutely love Jim Carrey, so I'm very excited to see
with
him.
Jim Carrey.
I am. It's okay.
Very obsessed.
I'm so excited to see him coming back on screen, and just the fact that the animation studio and that did it originally, like, went back and changed everything just
Well, it was
because
like
of the fan
how
response. Everybody got
much-
so mad at it, just the way that Sonic looked originally. So I feel like just the amount of effort and money that they put into fixing that.
Spend to fix him.
They spent a lot to fix him, and I'm like, that deserves,
See, this
my,
is
price of admission for sure. Like,
Yeah.
I'll go see it.
help pay them back for what they've
but
messed up. I almost said something.
It's mostly because of Jim Carrey, and I'm not ashamed to say that. I love Jim Carrey, and
'cause
so I'm
this is
so
the-
excited to see him in that role.
This is the first time he's doing a movie in a long time.
It's
right?
been a couple of years.
It's been a
at
few
least.
years.
Yeah.
So that's like I'm excited to see him. I'll go see it with you.
Oh, yeah.
'Cause I just want to see her react to it.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, I'm not surprised that's on your list.
Yeah, and then
I will make fun of you, but I'm not surprised.
I don't care. Make fun of me. I'll scream on the rooftops how much I love Jim Carrey. I'll watch his movies all the time.
All the time. All the time. Like Ace Ventura.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
I quote
Like,
that on a daily basis.
The first one especially, just like when he's like doing like he's like I'm ready to go in like oh my gosh. Non-stop.
Can we do like one of these days? Can we do like a throwback cast where we like review old movies like that?
And we do what with that?
Just have a Jim Carrey day.
We're already doing an Office podcast soon. Like why
Is that what we're doing next? Actually,
No,
we're
next
doing
is Crisis.
Crisis,
Because it's the final 2 parts of the Crisis
The Office will come after
5-hour crossover,
Yes,
which is on Tuesday.
I'm so excited.
I'm so excited
I'm
for
so
that.
scared.
So that's our next podcast, FYI. So we're going to be reviewing the final 2 parts of Crisis.
Yep. And if you haven't yet, if you're into the CW's Arrowverse, go check out our first podcast. That was our very first podcast where we reviewed the first 3 episodes of Crisis on Infinite Earths.
Go check it out.
It's on YouTube, Spotify, iTunes, and Red Circle.
All that fun stuff. All that fun stuff. Yeah.
But yeah, those are my movies. Are there any more last minute additions you want to add to what you're excited about?
What are your thoughts on Mulan?
Okay, so it's not going to be a musical, first of all.
Which is so stupid.
So dumb. They're not going to have Mushu.
Stupid.
And they're not going to have Shang. So, like, what's
Wait,
the
Shang's
point?
not in it? Then what?
What's the point?
It's not even going to be the same movie.
No.
Not that, I mean, like,
I'll still see it.
I mean, we say that and then we're just like, well, they're just copying the animated, but it's like we know what it is.
That's
So,
what we
like,
want.
That's what we want. What I want them to make live action is Treasure Planet.
Yes.
Please make a live action Disney if you're listening.
You heard it
Make
here first, probably
a live
not, but
action
Treasure
Treasure
Planet,
Planet.
please.
Please. I don't want any more of like the classic like 90s No. I want Treasure Planet.
Aren't they doing a Little Mermaid one too?
Yes. Which I'm scared. Because
Disney
like
needs to stop.
it's gonna be underwater. Like, how are they gonna animate that? I just hope
They
it's
did
not,
that for Aquaman.
That's my
Did
concern.
that come out last year? Hold on. Was that last year? Because that was terrible.
Because like this, like they tried to do underwater stuff, and like I mean with Jason Momoa's hair,
No,
that was
2018.
That was 2018. What is happening?
I don't know what time is.
But like the way they did his hair when he's underwater was cool, but the rest of the water effects,
It's terrible. Yeah,
but like I could look at him all day, but like no, no,
just no. Disney needs to stop with the live action. Unless they're going to just...
Unless they do Treasure Planet.
Right.
Because then they will have my attention.
Exactly.
That's the only thing that matters is my attention with Disney live action.
Just your attention,
Just
nobody
mine.
else's.
Ghostbusters.
I'm going to get so much hate for this.
I loved the 2016
Right.
all-female cast just because it was enjoyable. It was funny. They're all very
And as a
funny
woman,
comedians.
to see female Ghostbusters was very refreshing.
It was so
I
nice.
will just put that out there.
And this other one just looks too serious to be a Ghostbusters movie.
I mean, maybe that's just the trailers, but...
It looks too serious.
I'll still see it.
Like, here, let me click it. Let's
That's
see.
the problem.
Let's
All
see
these
what
movies-
category it's under.
Yeah, all these movies, like... the
Adventure,
trailers-
adventure, horror.
Oh, nope, I'm done. Nope, not
No
seeing it. Never
comedy,
mind.
no nothing.
Never
Like,
mind.
What the heck?
If
This
it's
is-
scary, I'm not all for
This
that.
is some bull something. This is some bull something.
Yeah,
Because I'm
but
not saying something.
The 2016 was really good, but with this 2020, I know there's a lot of fans of the original Ghostbusters that are super excited about this, but
Because
I
they
just can't
hated
I
2016?
just can't get behind it. I'm sorry. I enjoyed the 2016 one.
Because they made tiebacks to the original,
Right.
and like they had reprisals from all the original Ghostbusters.
It's just a fun movie.
It was entertaining.
It's for
Like
fun.
I watched it like 2 weeks ago, and I still love it.
People take it way too seriously.
They were just upset. I think it was like the worst liked YouTube video of all time at that point
geez.
when it came out.
Just
yeah.
lots of haters
But like
out there.
adventure horror, seriously?
Nope. I thought
Ghostbusters isn't supposed to be scary. No, fudge that. No. Did you see A Quiet Place?
Are you kidding? No.
But it's quiet.
That's the scary part. That's what I hate. What I hate of horror movies is the quiet. Sorry, I keep bumping my mic. The quiet.
How dare you?
At least with like music and stuff, like with the score, you can kind of tell when a jump scare or something scary is going to happen because you can kind of hear like the eerie music. But with The Quiet Place, there's no music. There's, at least from what I've heard, like there's nothing. It's just quiet and silent.
Well, the second one comes out
That
this
is
year.
terrifying. Absolutely terrifying.
Scoob.
That's that Scooby-Doo one.
I actually am kind of excited about it because he's like super
he
cute.
looks really cute.
He just looks fluffy, and I want to pet him.
no.
Little Scoob.
Scoob.
Because it's how like he meets Shaggy, and it just makes me happy. There's gonna be a Minions movie.
Wait, what?
Minions: The Rise of Gru.
Are you
Can they stop, please? Thank you. So is it like The Rise of Skywalker, The Rise of Gru? Is that what that's trying to be?
Honestly, there's probably going to be a lot of like callbacks
There's
to
gonna be
Star
another
Wars.
SpongeBob movie too. What the heck?
Wait, how many have there
Can
been?
they just stop? Let's just stop.
come up with something new? Movie
Please.
producers and...
Just stop. Venom 2. Did you see the Venom?
I didn't see that.
It was actually really funny because like usually with like superhero films and stuff, they always like when they like turn into like their superhero-esque person or whatever, they have like their suit on. They're all clean and proper. This whole time, Tom Hardy is just a sweaty mess and doesn't change. He looks like crap. It's hilarious and it's perfect.
See, I've heard it's really good, but that's been on my watch list forever.
I've seen it once and it was a while ago, so I don't really have like a fully like fleshed out opinion, but it was funny at moments because
I'll
it's just
add it
like
to my
Venom is in this era. It's great. What else?
Let me see. Well, if there are any movies that we didn't mention on our list, let us know. And tell us your favorite movie of last year and then what you're looking forward to watching this year, too.
So many.
Just drop a comment down below and let us know.
There's so many movies.
There's
you
so
guys.
many.
I want some more popcorn.
Oh, my gosh. Okay. Well, on that note, I think we're going to call it.
Popcorn.
All right, you guys. Thanks for watching and listening.
Thank you.
We're going to have a new episode next week. We're going to be talking about Crisis on Infinite Earths, as we said earlier. We want to thank our producer, Josh, for helping us put this together.
Thank you,
We
Josh.
also want to thank Our Community Now for sponsoring this. Couldn't do it without them. And then Big Boss Man Joel Altman, thank you. We appreciate you. And, yeah, do you have anything else to say?
This popcorn is delicious.
There we go. Let's end it that way. We'll see you guys next time.
Bye, guys.
Bye.